What is up, everybody? Woo. How are we doing, folks? How we doing? Yes, Mr. Pristine Dealer. Hey, I'm happy that you pay attention to our Facebook. Thank you. Why is that not closing? Staying out of batteries, maybe? My keyboard might be out of batteries. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna see if I got some batteries here. Might be out of batteries. Laffy just scored. Nice. Moly, this thing's tough to get out. So I apologize, guys. I'm just trying to get this battery out of here. It's not. There you go. Let's see if that's good enough. Negativo. What the heck is going on? Maybe my I wonder if my thing went kaput. Again, guys, I do apologize. I don't know what's going on with my keyboard. Let me try something else. I'll be right back, guys. might have solved that problem. Alright, sorry about that, folks. Are we back? Are we here? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the random for the first break, which 107, which is Spagoo. Then I will have a quick chat with you guys on what we just got from M&T, so that way you guys can at least see what we got. I presume since they emailed us that we're allowed to say what we want to say, but... Alright, so give me 1 second. You guys can hear me now, right? Because I did restart the, I had to refresh my page. I just want to make sure you guys can hear me, correct? MJ, anything that is up is available to get to go tonight. So anything that's up there, if it fills tonight, we rock it out tonight. So give me a second, folks, and then I will go through. Perfect. I'll go through. I will. My first initial impression, I like it, but obviously I'm curious what you guys think. But here we go. 16,107. The randoms. 1, 2, 3. Copy, paste. 1, 2, 3. Copy, paste. Static's got LA. Hell yeah, has got Pittsburgh. Trent, Carolina. Ace, Arizona. Static, Montreal. Bullseye, Vancouver, Buffalo. Ace, Calgary. Brandon, Tampa. Steve-O, Anaheim. Lurk's got Dallas. Blaze got Rangers. Robert, Philly. Lurk, Toronto. Robert, Nashville. Brandon, Boston. Cloud, Chicago. Steve-O, Islanders. Hell yeah, Colorado. Julie, St. Louis. Cloud, Detroit. Brandon, Ottawa. Trent, Minnesota. I'm Too Old, Winnipeg. Brand, Columbus. Julie, San Jose. Brand, Ed Money. Blade, New Jersey. I'm Too Old, Florida. And Brandon, Washington. Alright, so give me a few minutes to explain everything to you guys, for those who are curious. I will probably have to say this several times, because I know people are going to come in the room a bit later, and I'm sure ask, hey, what does this mean, blah, blah, blah. So, I will let you know what we got sent. In my opinion, I really like the move, and I think it's a very smart move of what they're doing. So, essentially, let me just bring it up so I can read it. They basically acknowledged tough year. They tripled their staff. That's what they said. They tripled more than tripling our workforce from the beginning of 2021. Obviously, they know that they were behind. They admitted that. They apologized to all dealers. I think that's pretty good stuff. So, again, here is what they plan on doing. And I personally think this is a great move on their end. It says they're going to introduce new time frames with guarantees. I don't know when it starts for you guys. But it basically says they're going to introduce a first-class service, which is going to be a 2-business-day guarantee grading. A priority service, which is going to be a 2-calendar-week guaranteed grading. A rush service, which is a 1-month calendar guaranteed grading. A standard service, which is a 4-month calendar grading. And a value service at a 1-year guaranteed grading. Basically, it states that if they don't hit those times, it will be an absolute full money back guarantee. Obviously less shipping. But full money back guarantee if they don't hit those times. I'm trying to think what else to say there. Essentially what they're trying to do is mitigate having actual delays and just being straight up and honest about the times that they are going to do. So that is why they're kind of moving it over. Pretty much it looks like, I think they're starting that February 1st by the sound of the email. But it looks like they're going to, on February 1st, get rid of their 2/6/30/90 and change it to a 2 business day, 2 week, 1 month, 4 month, 1 year. But guaranteed or money back. I will absolutely tell you guys, my opinion, as a dealer, I absolutely freaking love that because it is very tiring dealing with customers and asking, you know, is my cards back? Is it delayed? Blah, 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 blah. It is exhausting for a dealer to deal with that all the time. I absolutely freaking love that they are going to have 5 levels, guaranteed money back. I think that's going to be very easy for me to tell my customers that it's a 4-month service. You're waiting 4 months. If you don't get in 4 months, you get full money back. And you know what, Jeff? Again, because I do want to have a good 5-10 minute conversation on this with you guys, because I think it's important, because obviously it's big for you guys too, is they basically fully acknowledged that they semi-sucked on return times. Now, being candid, as they stated, and I can tell you this is a business in Ontario, there is a lot of obstacles. I am sure a business like theirs, when you're trying to triple staff and you have shutdowns, you have COVID issues, you have this and this and this, I'm sure that's not easy to maneuver around. So I do understand. And honestly, I fully do not really pin it on them that it's their issue. Like, the whole world is behind. That's not a... We're getting a brand new door, for example, for our store. And we're literally looking at, I think they said 16 weeks. So, like, everyone is delayed. What I personally love the most is, number one, the guarantee. I think is going to be a very, very nice touch for dealers and give the ease of mind to consumers. And that way I don't have to sit there and talk to customers about where's my card all the time. Number two, on the price point, Jeff, I do not know yet. They did say there's going to be slight increases. I will tell you from what I have talked to them up to, I think it was last week, I think with the guarantee, what they're trying to do is have a 2-day guarantee be expensive. Now, I don't know what they classify as expensive, because PSA and Beckett have expensive, and there's $250 and $300 US. I hope they're not that high, obviously. My hope is that they're under about 125 or 150 if it's a 2-day guarantee. I think that's a fair price point for a company of their stature and that service level compared to the industry. So I'm hoping it's going to be 125 to 150. We haven't got the new pricing structure fully yet. But they did say there's going to be slight increases, but nothing substantial other than 2-day. So, as long as it's not like, you know, I'm trying to think. As long as like the 1-year service is not like $40 and everything starts at like 60, 80, 100, like, then I think they're shooting themselves in the foot. But they haven't, let's see, I'll read roughly what they said on the email. Yeah, so it says there's going to be a price increase on services that will come into effect for dealers on February 1st. That's when we're not allowed to buy the old tickets, which are the 2, 6, 10, and 30. Yeah, and it basically does say, please be advised, which I think is common knowledge, that time guarantees will not be including shipping or situations outside of our control. Example, shipping not being picked up on stat holidays or government regulations. or if the government basically limits it because of the pandemic, which I think it's, I feel like it's pretty common knowledge. But you know what? Again, I know I've said this several times over. I will tell you, at least from my point of view, the guarantee thing, I freaking love that. I think it was kind of getting to a point where if you have a 2-day, a 6-day, a 10-day service, a 30-day service, but you're not even hitting them, change up your damn system. So what they said on that, Jeff, good question. They basically said they're going to be phasing out the old tickets and bringing in the new ones. On our website, they're going to be doing that starting February 1st. But we will continue to accept orders under the current framework from our dealers until May 31st. The tickets that you have basically are going to be as follows. A 2-day ticket will remain unchanged, obvious reasons. A 6-day will turn into the 1-month guarantee, which honestly is probably faster than they're doing now. A 30-day will be a 4-month, which is probably what they're at now. And a 90-day to a 1 year. So basically, they will honor those tickets. What they also did say is they said during the transition process during the times, they'll be guaranteed on the above, and we'll be prioritizing dealer orders for those on the older tickets. For example, from February 1st to May 31st, if you submit a 6-day ticket, it will be returned back to you between 6 days to 1 month, but generally the faster of the two. So it looks like they're going to prioritize the old tickets. Obviously, I'm sure as any business would want, they probably want to phase out the old stuff and bring in the new stuff as fast as possible. But I will be honest, I like how they're giving us time to phase it, because quite a few dealers, I would presume, have tickets in hand that they pre-purchased. So, as we start Spagoo, I'm genuinely curious as a dealer, what is your guys' honest opinions on that? I told you my opinion from a dealer. What do you guys honestly think about that? So, guaranteed money back, it looks like, if they don't hit their time frames. 5 services now, a longer service, a guaranteed short Tuesday service. We don't know the prices, so we can't really comment on that, to be fair. I think I hit everything on the head there. Honest opinions as we break, guys. I'm curious, because anything you guys tell me, just so you guys know, I do relay to them. So I'm curious to see what you guys straight up honestly think on this stuff. Here we go, 16,107 Spagoo 3-box break. We start off to 199, Mikey Anderson blue. Mikey Anderson. We've got a 199 Hoglander. Well, Jeff, what was that equivalent again? The 30-day ticket? What's a 30-day service for them? For a basic service. Hoglander for Vancouver. Ooh, these are hard to hit. We've got an All-Star Skills jersey auto for the Panthers, Jonathan Huberdeau. Takes balls to put the deadline on it. I agree. I absolutely agree on that. We've got a quad mem, which will be random between Boston, Pittsburgh, Edmonton, and Colorado. Pasternak, Letang, McDavid, and McKinnon. Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to them about what we can do as a group breaker, if there is gonna be any differences on that. Because I don't really want a 4-month service, but Glenn, again, I can ask that. Rookies of Vanisic. My guess is they probably came to a realization that if the big boys are doing that, that maybe they should space theirs out because they're not hitting the goals realistically. And I think that would be a smart move. And distinctions of Goudreau for Calgary. Like, realistically, I've seen, like, even other companies like CGC, SGC, all those guys, they have longer services. And I think the way grading is going, where everyone's going to start grading everything, I think that's basically the smartest move to make as of right now, of course. We've got for the Jets, Hale a buck to 165. Hale a buck. We've got for the Buffalo Sabres, Johansson. Like, if I had to guess, just based on the conversations I had with them, Glenn, I think they just want to set up more of a realistic time frame for consumers, as well as give them the assurity that it'll be free if they don't hit it. We've got numbered to 35 Stadium Series patch, Gabriel Landeskog. Numbered to 35. We've got for Vancouver, Patterson. Glenn, is that U.S. or Canadian? Just for conversation so I know. Patterson. We've got for the Avalanche, Ian Cole. Ian Cole, Colorado. And Colorado, Donskoy. Holy cow. So 50 US. Okay, so that's what, about 65, 70 bucks for 3 months? So it's not cheap, but not too crazy. As I said, I think it's going to really depend on two things, is what their price increase is going to be. If it's a minimal price increase, I literally do not see any negative on this whatsoever, in my honest opinion. Carolina, Lawrence, the $2.99. Lawrence. Anaheim Ducks, Getzlaf to $2.65. And I think that's actually a really smart strategy that they're going to. For the Vegas Golden Knights, jersey auto to 15, Shea Theodore. Shea Theodore. Out of 15. We've got for the Chicago Blackhawks, Patrick Kane. We've got for the Buffalo Sabres, Johansson. Rookie. KZ, I'm presuming you didn't hear any part. Okay, that's fair. And for the Capitals, Carlson. There we go. As I said, I know I'm going to have to repeat this probably like 5 or 10 times tonight, which is A-okay. Basically, as a dealer, we just got an email today. M&T essentially is going to be changing the way they sell tickets, do tickets, whatever you want to call it. Essentially, and I'm just building a random as I do this, guys, so if I kind of say something wrong, my apologies. I'm trying to multitask. So, essentially what they're doing is they're going to have different timelines. Let me get this finished. 3 times. 1, 2, 3. The Avalanche get the quad. So they're changing their timelines going forward. Essentially what they're doing is they're going to have a 2-day, a 2-week, a 1-month, a 4-month, and a 1-year service. The biggest difference in my opinion, well, I think the biggest difference is obviously that. But what they're doing is it's a guaranteed turnaround time or money back. Full money back. So they are phasing, in my opinion, a much better, for consumers, a more realistic time frame. And what they basically stated is that they tripled their workforce over the 2021. And they said that due to the minimum wage increase, due to basically like pandemic shutdowns, all the stuff, and how much more people they have to hire, that there will be a slight increase on services. But in the conversations I had with them, the one I think that's going to get increased the most is the 2-day, which, to be honest, I think that makes absolute sense if they're actually sticking to 2 days. Because realistically, even from a consumer point of view, if PSA and Becker are like $250 and $300 US for a 2-day turnaround. Like, theirs is ridiculously cheap. So I don't know where they're going to go on that. As I kind of predict, I think it's going to be around the 125, 150. And if it's a guarantee or money back, I don't think that's unfair, especially with a guarantee. But essentially, KZ, they said they're going to phase that in February 1st. So right now they still have the 2, 6, 30, 90 on their website. They're going to be phasing the new timelines on February 1st. But all the new checkouts come February 1st will be on a guarantee. Obviously not including shipping, there and back type thing. Again, I feel like that's a very obvious point, but you just never know. Sometimes people... Like, I'll give you an example, guys. We literally told somebody they dropped off on Thursday. Like, not this Thursday. Like, 2 months ago, a Thursday. He wanted a 2-day service, so he asked if he actually could pick it up by Saturday. So people legitimately do think somehow cards get teleported from us to them and literally less than 2 days. He dropped it off Thursday and said he wanted to do a 2-day service. So... please stop talking pitter-patter. I'm talking about things that are quite important for the hobby. So, at the end of the day, there's no rush on anything else. And I think it's quite important for the thousands of members, RJ, who have done checkouts with us on MNT. I think that's an important thing to notify a lot of members on. So... I don't know, Glenn. So, if you listen to what I was saying earlier, they are going to be transitioning the tickets that people buy now into the new phase. I don't know what you think is better. I personally think right now getting a 90 in there might be better. There's 46 people in here right now, but I'm saying over the last year, I can tell you we had well more than 3,000 submissions last year on gradings. So, I feel like that's an important thing to let our members know on a pretty substantial change for the hobby. It may not matter to you right now, but a lot of people will watch this, or at least they'll now tell other people or talk about it. So, I think a break can wait an extra 5 minutes, personally. Here we go, 16,113. 1, 2, 3. Copy. Paste. 1, 2, 3. Copy. Paste. Static's got Winnipeg. Murph's got St. Louis. I'm Too Old Tampa. Sir's got Rangers. I'm Too Old Calgary. Steve-O Philly. K. Luther Dallas. Static Minnesota Ed Money. K. Luther Columbus. Sniper Anaheim. I'm Too Old Colorado. Orv Toronto. Static Washington. Cheeks Pittsburgh. Sir Detroit. Steve's got LA or Vancouver. Canoe Buffalo. LT's got Ottawa. Percy Islanders. Static Montreal. LT Nashville. Murph's got Carolina. Sniper Chicago. Cheeks San Jose. Percy Boston. Static New Jersey. Canoe Arizona. And I'm Too Old Florida. It is a big step forward. Going back, Steve, they have my home for... Well, it depends what service, Steve, you had. I will tell you where I love this as a dealer, and I've said this several times, is I feel like it's going to stop confusion, because I will also tell you how many times people have done a 30-day or a 90-day submission, and they think it's actually 90 days, not 90 business days, which makes a very big difference on how fast things get turned around. And I'm not saying you're wrong or anything. It's just... we have a lot of people who submit cards for 30 days, and they're like, oh, you know, it's been 2 months for a 1-month service. A 30-day, realistically, is about a month and a half, and then you got to factor in our shipping and their shipping. So it realistically is close to 2 months. I'm not saying they're not behind on yours, though. But it depends if you're 4 months on a 90-day or 4 months on a 30-day. It also depends, did you ship it to us? Did you ship it directly? When did they receive it? All that stuff matters. Yeah. Honestly, KZ, I think this is a really, really good. I really do think it's a great step forward for them as a company, and as a dealer, I can tell you, it will. I think honestly, it'll take so many of our customers off our back of when am I getting my card? When am I getting my card? It's late. It's late. It's late. Now it's easy. Do you want to do a 4-month guarantee? You're gonna get in 4 months, or it's money back. It's that simple. I love that personally. Here we go, 16,113. We've got the tin break. And again, Jeff, you know what? We've had this conversation quite a few times. I don't think anyone in the world should expect any new business to take out giants right away. Right? At the end of the day, they're still a relatively brand new company comparatively to Beckett PSA. I think they've done phenomenal with what they've done already in the several years, or whatever, 4 or 5 years they've done it. I think it's impressive already. Portrait of Hellebuck for the Jets. We've got a checklist. Lafreniere and Kraftsoff for the Rangers. Dazzlers of Ben Bishop for Dallas. Canvas of Vasilevsky for Tampa. But Glenn, yeah, I don't know which if you should wait or not wait. I would presume getting it in sooner than later is probably better, if I had to guess. But I cannot. I don't know. I do like the guarantee aspect of it, though. Bellows for the Islanders. So to me, like if you did the 1 month or the 4-month guarantee, at least you know exactly what you're getting. And if they miss it, you're getting money back. Portraits for Carolina of Aho. And I don't ever mind getting free cards graded if they miss it. I will happily take that. How sweet would that be? Here's your 50 card graded order for free. But yeah, I don't know on the group break end of it what's how that's going to change the timing, but I got to figure that one out. But so overall, seems like most of you guys think that's good. Velarde Portraits rookies for LA. Absolutely, Jeff. Have a good one. Kiviranta Dallas Stars Young Guns. Pasternak for the Boston Bruins Dazzlers. Canvas of Morgan Riley for the Maple Leafs. Yeah, I think it sounds good. I can't see many negatives. I know some people might not like how long the services are, but then go to a faster service. Patrick Kane for the Hawks. As I said, the only thing I would be worried about is they go above $200 or $150 in a 2-day. Young Gun to Francouz. I think they can absolutely. Francouz, Young Guns. I think they can absolutely get up to about 100-ish. So I think anywhere around there is fair. If it's a guarantee money back. Honestly, KZ, not really. I can tell you when I submit my cards or the CNC submits cards for the store, I just do an eye check. I'm generally pretty decent at knowing if it's going to be like a 9, 9.5. Like, you can tell, okay, can I visually see a few ding corners? I think if you do, then don't expect a 10 or a 9.5. But yeah, no, there's no tools that I use other than just inspecting. Marquee Rookie Retro of Prisky for the Panthers. Yo Levy for Vancouver. Young Guns Tim Stutzel. Speaking Speaking of grading, I do recommend getting that one done as well. Ottawa Senators, Tim Stützle. Realistically though, KZ, the way I look at the future of hockey cards, or cards in general, is every big card eventually is going to be graded. Fox Canvas for the Rangers. I feel like it's the next step of just like the evolution of trading cards. Marquee rookie of Joseph Wolf for the Maple Leafs. Because as more and more people invest big money, they want to make sure their cards are good. Della Andrea for the Dallas Stars. Canvas retired for the Blues of Pronger. Not too bad. Yeah, but here's the thing, KZ. I guarantee selling that card's going to be a lot easier for you than if you didn't get it graded. Pogonski. Young Guns for the Blues. I don't know about you guys, but people on eBay have been way more pickier over the last 2 years than ever. So having cards graded, I've literally dealt with no issues. Portraits of Lafreniere for the Rangers. If it's an 8, they know it's an 8. That's what they're buying. McLeod for the Oilers. Marquee rookie. Because it gets very annoying when people buy a card. It's clearly like we put in the notes, okay, there's minor flaws, whatever. Then they get the card and like, it's not a 9.5. It doesn't look like that. The thing is, though, Jeff, and this is just my opinion, and I don't disagree with you. I do see there's a lot of, even when we have guys come bring in cards to our store, there's a lot of ridiculous cards, in my opinion. But to be fair, Jeff, 3 years ago, when people brought in a Platinum McDavid card that sold for about $10, I would have said the same thing. And now a 9 of that sells for like $150 US. So maybe that's why people do it. I don't know. Marquee rookie for the Oilers of Skinner. Canvas of Tavares for the Maple Leafs. So maybe they just hope that the card's going to go up. I don't know. Thurkoff Young Guns for the Blue Jackets. Portraits rookies Belzile for the Habs. Marquee rookie of Kiviranta for Dallas. KZ, did I ever tell you that story of the Eichel card that we got graded? The cup one. Marquee rookie for the Hawks event whistle. And a Jones for the Jackets Dazzlers. Did I ever tell you that one? Or do you ever remember hearing that one? Ty Smith, Young Guns for the Devils. And a canvas of Kemper for the Coyotes. Let's do the glossy packs. Krapsov for the Rangers, glossy. Della Andrea for Dallas. Krapsov gold glossy for the Rangers. No? Give me 1 second. Khrushchev gold for the Hawks. Krapsov regular for the Rangers. Della Andrea gold for the Dallas Stars. Cott for the Avalanche. Norris for the Sens. Baudin for the Hawks gold. Velarde for the LA Kings. Benson for the Oilers. Josh Norris gold for the Ottawa Senators. So basically, we were selling on consignment a card for a customer. And we basically took scans of it, all the corners. We put in the listing, hey, look at the corners. They're not the greatest. Like, it is what it is. Didn't get very many offers. Finally, we sold the card. If I remember correctly, we sold the card, I think, for like $750. So we sold the card for or at the time, a 99 Eichel. Non-auto. So we sold it for $750. Of course, the guy gets it back. He wants half the value. He basically is like, I'm not paying the full value. You know, I request a 50% discount on it. Nope. So I basically tell the guy to send it back. Not worth the hassle. It is frustrating. So guy sends it back. Okay? I end up talking to the customer and said, hey, why don't we just get this thing graded? Because honestly, it's going to be hard to move this thing if you don't. Because too many customers, too many questions. So we ended up getting it graded. I believe it came back a 7.5 for an 8. It was a Cup 99 non-auto. 7.5 for 8. We literally sold it the next day when it came back for $900. We actually got more for the card after grading it, and obviously not the greatest grade. And the guy was thrilled with it because I think he knew what he was getting. So the story that I'm trying to get to is basically that's why I do think that grading a card, even if it's a bad grade, is probably going to be significantly easier for you to move than a card on raw that you might not think. I genuinely do believe that. So SPX is going to be next. I'm going to get the randoms ready for that. Here we go, 16,117. 1, 2, 3. Copy. Paste. 1, 2, 3. Copy. Paste. DC's got Ottawa. Orb's got Pittsburgh. J's got Rangers. LT St. Louis. Nack's got Minnesota. Staffy Boston. Lurk's got LA. J Flem Florida. Rob's got Philly. Wings got Columbus. MG Ed Money. U2's got Tampa. Maker's got Calgary. Cards has Vegas. Nack's got Colorado. Scruff's got Montreal. Staff Winnipeg. Card Nashville. Nack San Jose. I'm Too Old. Buffalo. Blades got Toronto. Sled Anaheim. Tragically Detroit. Nack New Jersey. DC Chicago. Nack Arizona. Lurk Washington. Puck has Islanders. J Flem Carolina. Cloud Dallas. And hell yeah, Vancouver. Josh, but it doesn't cost $100 a card. That's what I've been literally, why it blows my mind when people only look at the sale value. And I'm not directly saying this rudely to you, but people only look at the direct sale value of Beckett, PSA, and M&T. But they completely forget that PSA costs, hypothetically, like $200 and M&T costs $50. So if the PSA card sells for $100 more, but you spent $150 more, you are not ending up better value. In terms of that, Josh, if I remember, I think we paid at the time $25 to grade that Eichel. And we ended up getting that guy about $200 US more. It was well worth the investment. 1115, we are doing it. Yep. I do KZ. I remember you telling me something about the McDavids. I think you sent a lot of them in or something. You're paying $150 a card tomorrow. Yeah. Like, that's a lot of money. And that's what people have to realize. You got to factor in the total value of what you're getting. So 115 will be after that. I just have the SPX on the table, so I'm going to rock that one out. Like, as I said, I still think value-wise, M&T is probably one of the best dollar value. But, oh, okay, you haven't heard a word from other companies. Oh, that's interesting. So there you go. Here we go, 16,116. Depends, Greg, on how fast you want the service. It basically ranges from $50 a card, if I remember correctly, to about 15 if it's really slow. So 50 is their 2-day service, but generally, as they're dealing with a little delays right now. Velarde, $3.99 for the LA Kings, Obsidian. But yeah, it's between 50 and 15, I believe. So way more affordable. You got a 10? That's actually really impressive. $2.99 Leon Draisaitl. Leon Draisaitl. Oilers. For the Montreal Canadiens, Belzile. I think they're honestly an awesome company, and I like how, like, building them up. Canadian great grading company. It's never bad to have that. It's never bad to have that. And we've got number to 25, purple lustrous rookie auto of Thurkoff for the Blue Jackets. But I love their new changes. I think it's going to be, I personally think it's going to be massive beneficialness, I don't even know if that's a word, for them. If you want my honest opinion. But that's my opinion. Patch cards in general are hard to grade. Like 100% they are. I agree with that. $2.99 Johnny Gaudreau. Johnny Gaudreau, $2.99. We've got an Obsidian rookie of Bowers for the Avalanche. $3.49. Like, I always joke because, like, I know what it's like to, to run a business here. Crosby jersey for Pittsburgh. It's like we added one staff member in 2020, I believe it was. And even it was hard for me to keep up with the last couple years. I can't imagine tripling your workforce in a year. $2.99 Brad Marchand. Boston Bruins. Nice Crosby short print jersey. Josh, not really. Not as bad as you think. To be completely candid. It wouldn't be as bad as you honestly think in terms of the shipping. So, the thing is you can ship it directly to them, which probably not a bad idea, or you can ship to a dealer like us. And then if you're in group breaks, we can ship it all together for you. That's the benefit of us as a group breaker and a pristine dealer. So you kind of have two avenues you can go, depending on which one you want to do the best. We got a $2.99 Bergeron, Boston. Patrice Bergeron. For the Rangers, Lafreniere. We'll go Oob. Sorry, what does that mean? Oh, out of business. Lafreniere, $3.49. I think a lot of the brand new ones, Greg, will. Because I think the big ones are just going to continue to dominate. Malkin for the Penguins. Jersey. Evgeny Malkin. I don't disagree with you, though. I think a lot of the small new guys will. Absolutely. Superscripts of Mike Richter for the Rangers. That's a good Rangers box. Superscripts. Mike Richter. As I said, I've from a business person who's ran his own business to see a company literally take over Canada that quickly, I feel like it's very impressive what they've accomplished. And again, whether you like them as much as Beckett, whether you don't like them, at the end of the day, they have done a great job in the short time. 99 Letanov, San Jose. Gold jersey. And in my opinion, I think the exact same thing, Greg. I think you add MNT to that, and I think that's, and CGC because they're a big company. $3.49 Carlson for the Hawks. But I think those are the 5 safest ones for sure. I can see a lot of the smaller ones fizzling out. For the Panthers, Bobrovsky jersey. Bobrovsky. Florida. And we've got, oh, that's sexy, a 99 Pride of a Nation auto, Ty Smith. Well, the good news is either everyone's going to get their new cards $99, Pride of a Nation, Ty Smith. Their new M&T cards on time, or they get it for free. And I don't think any customers are really going to be mad if it's actually delayed, because that means they get their order for free. So I literally don't see any losing situation on what the new offering is for M&T. I think it's a win-win. Just my opinion on that. HDA. Why do you say that, Greg? We've got for the Avalanche, $3.99 Bowers. Bowers, Obsidian jersey. For the Hawks, Khrushchev, $3.49. Oh, I agree, Alex. I'm just saying I don't think too many customers would be upset about getting a free graded card, though. Blake Wheeler for the Jets. I don't disagree. I think everyone would rather have the card faster. But if you're sending in 50 cards, maybe saving $1,000 ain't too bad. And for the Devils, Nico Hischier. You know what's funny, Greg? We've had that conversation before. I won't talk about the certified part. We've had that conversation before about grading altered cards. It's funny because as a grading company, your job is to grade the card. It's not really to authenticate it. So I can understand why some companies do grade, alter, or fake cards, because realistically, all they're asked to do is grade what that card is. Now, I don't personally like that when companies grade fake cards. I think it's a bad perception. But I can understand why, for example, they wouldn't or would. Give me 1 second, folks. I have a customer asking a question on an order. I want to make sure if they were in there or not. Give me 1 second. I just like to be able to respond to customers quickly. The certifying thing, I absolutely will say, like, I remember seeing that one program with KSA, and I said, I feel bad because that is, especially nowadays with how many people are faking autographs, I think that's just an absolute risk. Oh, Greg, no. So what I'm saying to you is, I don't think you understood what I was saying. What I was stating is, there's some graders out there that grade that card and then put under the title altered or reprint or something. I'm saying I can understand why they do that. I agree if they grade the card and don't let you know. That is super scummy. All right. And I'm against that. I'm absolutely against that. Oh, you're leaving so quickly. All right, so I figured that one out. There we go for that customer. Yeah, I've always said I think that the authentication industry, man, that's got to be a freaking nightmare. I feel really bad for anyone who does authentications nowadays. He's saying the HGA. I think they're I believe they're a U.S. grading company. They're the ones that do the color on the labels. I personally am not a big fan of that. I understand the uniqueness of it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a big fan of multicolor labels that are different for every card. I like consistency. I think it keeps your brand a little more. But their brand is multicolor, so technically that's not too bad. All right. $115 coming up soon, folks. I'm going to get the randoms ready. $16,000, 115, 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. I'm too old, Winnipeg. Kyle, Rangers. Canoe, Nashville. Static, Vancouver. Rob's got Colorado. Mike, Carolina. I'm too old, Anaheim. C. Blizz, New Jersey. Static, Washington. K. Luther, Ottawa. Mitchell's got Boston. Jacob, Columbus. Staff's got Minnesota. Mike, Dallas. Card, Toronto. Brand, Islanders. Mike, Chicago. I'm too old, Pittsburgh. C. Blizz, Arizona. Vank, LA, San Jose. Mitchell, Ed Money. Go Leafs, Tampa. I'm too old, Calgary. Percy, Philly. Mario, Detroit. C. Blizz, St. Louis. Brand's got Buffalo. Habs, Montreal. That worked out for him. Leafs fan, Vegas. And Brand's got Florida. Any breaks close? Yeah, I think we got a couple. We got a basketball break close. I'll give you the link. We have a basketball break at 4 left, football at 9, extended 5, stick rack 5, solitaire 5, and the rest are pretty much filled. So, well, here's the thing, Casey. I would guess, I might be wrong, and I'm not saying this in a negative way to any of those companies. I'm guessed with the millions of cards that have been graded through those 3 companies, there's probably been some fakes graded. I just think by odds it's going to happen. Just in my opinion, as long as it doesn't happen consistently. And again, I just say that because I don't think there's any stat in the world. I don't think you can say out of the millions of cards, maybe it's not millions, I don't know, that Beckett has graded, not one has been fake. I would wager a good guess that quite a few have been. I feel like that's just the nature of the beast. But as long as it's not like consistent and it's very, very, very rare, I think it's pretty normal. Don't know why I have synergy on the bottom. I'll put that one on the bottom. Yeah. Hey, it's okay, Joseph. Joining is joining. It doesn't matter when you join. It's all good. I appreciate any of the help. And by the way, as stated, guys, tomorrow there will be a lot of Team Canadas. I am launching all the ones that we have left at that price. So whether you want to or not, I'm saying that's going to be the last of them at that price. We just are going to load up tomorrow with it for you guys. So, and we hope that you guys like it. Because that is a badass break that I love doing. Here we go. Starting off CNC Breaks, 16,115. I said that very weird. We've got a marquee rookie for Dallas of Ottinger. Suter, Young Guns for the Hawks. But yeah, I'm very excited for the changes, honestly. So, marquee rookie blue for Nashville of Ingram, and a Dazzlers of Harley for the Dallas Stars. Canvas checklist between Ottawa and Calgary. The Kachuk brothers. Dylan Cousins, Young Guns for Buffalo. And for those of you, I bet you 99% of you didn't even know the show existed, by the way. But the Mint Collective show has nothing to do with MNT Mint. But that show in Vegas, they just postponed it. For those who may have knew about it, because we were going to go to it. It was the end of January, but they just postponed it. So, that kind of sucks, but hey, I think it's a smart move for them to make. Canvas for the Oilers of Pat Maroon. Speaking about stuff in the hobby, so. Tarasenko portraits for the Blues. C.J. Smith, Young Guns for Buffalo. Shining Stars of Granlund for the Wild. Young Guns Canvas, Victor Mete for the Habs. I have a feeling a lot of things are going to get canceled soon. But Young Guns Canvas of Mete. But yeah, the show at the end of January in Vegas has been officially postponed until the end of March. So for anyone who did know about it, it's more so just hobby news for you guys. Adrian Kempe, Young Guns for LA. Portrait of Lindholm for the Ducks. Portrait of Eric Stahl for the Minnesota Wild. Game jersey, Shea Weber, Montreal. Yeah, I hope not, KZ. I hope not. Canvas for Montreal, Carey Price. Formenton, Young Guns for Ottawa. Will Butcher, Young Guns for the Devils. Canvas of Markstrom for the Canucks. What is also going on with the Oilers? Why are they so bad now? Shining Stars of Anderson for the Sens. Can anyone who's an Oiler fan somehow tell me why is their team turning around? Shining Stars Rainbow of Jeff Carter for LA. How do you have the number 1 and number 2 point players in NHL and you are not producing anything right now? Robert Hagg, Young Guns for Philly. Clayton Keller, portraits for the Coyotes. Shining Stars, Matthews for the Maple Leafs. I just don't understand. Like, they looked so good in the beginning of the year. What suddenly changed? Urianov, Young Guns for Dallas. You blame the refs? Parayko, Canvas for the Blues. It just surprises me. Legitimately how they could have been so great. Is that true, honestly? 4 and 12 when they don't score 5. Well, that's a pretty bad stat on their end, isn't it? Tribute Young Guns of Norris for Ottawa. Lehtonen Young Guns for the Maple Leafs. Miro Heiskanen for the Dallas Stars Ovation. Ultimate Victory for the Blue Jackets of Liam Foudy. What's up, Hockey? How you doing? Ultimate Victory for the Oilers of McDavid. Dazzlers of Joseph for the Penguins. They're not anywhere near not being a playoff team, right, Golden? Like, they're pretty solid right now. Hopkins Tribute for the Oilers. Gaudin for the Calgary Flames Young Guns. Panarin for the Rangers Tribute. Checklist, which will be ran between LA and Florida. Kaliev and Heponiemi. Ultimate Victory for the Hawks of Lankinen. KZ, let's say on a disaster, hypothetically. Liljegren holographics for the Leafs. If they did not make the playoffs this year, again, disaster. Do you ever consider moving maybe Draisaitl? Or even McDavid, but obviously I truthfully think McDavid's almost untouchable. I don't even know what the hell you'd trade McDavid for. Corner Young Guns for the Sharks. But would you ever entertain that at that point? Like, Ovechkin for the Caps. 4th in the Pacific. Johnson Young Guns for the Hawks. Svechnikov for Carolina. Reflections of Cousins for Buffalo. Holographics Gold, Karushev for the Hawks. Ingham Young Guns for LA. Rookie class for the Tampa Bay Lightning of Foot. Handmark San Jose Young Guns. Rookie class for the Islanders of Sorokin. Draisaitl for Subban. Yeah, that would have been an interesting one right now, eh? I don't know, Jeff. I would love to know, which none of us I think ever will, is would McDavid ever get to that point? I really don't know if he would. I don't know. But realistically, is there any team in a contending status for him that he could actually fit on there with his contract? Backstrom Red for the Caps. Brat Rookie Blue for the... That is blue, right? I'm not sure if that's purple. I'll double check that one. And Impact Players of Forsberg. I said my eyes are not the greatest, guys. Is that a purple? And I apologize. Slightly color... I don't even want to say blind, but not very good colors. It just, the tinge looked a little different, but I'm not too sure. But if that's a Jesper Bratt, that's a pretty good if it's purple. We've got a red of Bure for the Vancouver Canucks. A blue of Fleury for the Canes. Matthews, exceptional talent for the Maple Leafs. It's purple? Sweet. Those are not easy to hit. Comfer, red for the Avalanche rookie. Kempe, blue for the LA Kings rookie. Bjork, impact players for Boston. We've got a Marchand for the Boston Bruins red. Messier, green for the Rangers. Nietzsche for Carolina, noteworthy newcomers. Ekblad for the Panthers red. Getzlaff for the Anaheim Ducks. Gretzky Oilers. I agree, Subban would have been different, but I definitely don't think it would have been a better trade. Borg for Boston, red. Line A blue for the Jets. Exceptional talent, John Tavares for the Islanders. We've got a Brett rookie for the Devils. Sherbach for the Montreal Canadiens. Blue and a career spanning of Dominic Hasek. Yanni Kokkonen, red for the Canes. Brown, blue for the Sens. Impact of Marleau for the Leafs. I feel bad because what the heck do you do if you're Edmonton right now and you just keep losing? Like, I don't know, honestly, what you can do. Like, you have arguably two of the best 5 players in the NHL on your team. So you got that covered. You know you need, as KZ said, a goalie, defense, and generally a 3rd or 4th line. That's a lot to fill. Top 50 of Hayton for the Coyotes. Max Jones, red jersey for the Anaheim Ducks. I just don't know how you get anything of substance without trading a big boy. Short print rookie of Wallstrom for the Islanders. Braden Point for the Tampa Bay Lightning, red die cut. Rookie of Glass for Vegas. Top 50 for Vancouver of Quinn Hughes. White rookie of Sandin, white die cut for the Leafs. Hiroshi for the Red Wings rookie. Rookie of Kako for the Rangers. We've got a record of Rask for Boston. And that's not a bad one. 349 rookie auto, Kirby Dach for the Hawks. Kirby Dach. It's a healthy one. Top 50 of Paling for the Habs. Hurdle white die cut for the Sharks. And a rookie of Wallstrom for the Islanders. Rookie of Brisebois for Vancouver. Schold for the Vegas Golden Knights. Iced out of Stamkos for Tampa. Hiroshi red die cut for the Red Wings. And a Paling rookie for the Montreal Canadiens. Top 50 of Gignac for the Devils. Larson red for the Coyotes. Dobson for the Islanders. And a rookie of Jones for the Ducks. Rookie of Fabro for the Preds. We've got a Matthews open ice for the Maple Leafs. White rookie die cut of Olofsson for Buffalo. And a Sandin rookie for the Leafs. Senyshyn for the Bruins. Clear cut. For the Blue Jackets, 99 endorsements of Atkinson. There we go. KZ, the only thing I would say, though, and I'm not saying, stats, is if I was the coach going into any hockey game with the 2 best players that absolutely murder it on the power play, I think you drill into your players, do not get any penalty at all. Left and the right. 1, 2, 3. The right side. So LA and Ottawa. And I'm not saying it's right, but like, if Toronto's playing Montreal, I don't think... Well, Toronto's a bad example because they got a good power play. But like, if Montreal's playing Vancouver, you're not sitting there and saying, at all costs, do not get a penalty. I feel like with Oilers, you are absolutely saying that because, you know, you ain't testing that market with Draisaitl and McDavid on the power play. That's just... you're shooting yourself in the foot if you do. It's not to say that maybe the refs have not been the greatest. I'm just saying I feel like a lot of coaches would absolutely drill that in their players' head. That if you give them 4 power plays, they're probably going to score on 2 or 3 of them, guys. So don't be stupid. So... But, as I said, if your team also is relying on only power plays, it's also not a good sign. I'm not saying they are, but if you have to have power plays to win a game, your team's not built the most efficiently. What's 116? Let me double check for you, and I'll give you a quick explanation as we move on to the next few breaks. Let's move on. Give me 1 second. Almost done. So 116 is... Oh, it's a letter one. So basically, we open up the cards, the last name. So let's say it is McDavid. It would go to the letter M. So everyone's assigned a letter. Whatever the first letter of the last name is, that is who gets the card. Which obviously it's a random. So instead of a team random, it's a letter random. So I'm going to knock out the 2 trilogies, 119 and 127. So hopefully that helps explain that to you. Let me know if you have any other further questions. $16,119. 1, 2, 3. Copy, paste. 1, 2, 3. Copy, paste. Cards got LA. Action Dallas, Detroit. I'm too old. Colorado, Chicago. Action Rangers. I'm too old. Carolina. Pucks got Nashville, Florida. Action Buffalo. 71 Ottawa. Action Tampa. J Flem Islanders. Action's got Pittsburgh. MG's got Ed Money. Action Philly. MG Arizona. J Flem's got Minnesota. Excuse me. Staff's got Montreal. Action Anaheim. I'm too old. Vancouver. 71 Columbus. Staff's got Washington. Action Winnipeg. I'm too old. Boston. Card St. Louis. 71 New Jersey. Action Calgary. 71's got the Leafs. I'm too old. San Jose. So let me know if you guys want to do some trades. And by the way, Solitaire and Stick Rack are down to 5. The basketball is down to 4. Extended is down to 4. I'm very confident we can get those all going. All right, well, 119, let's get it going. Here we go, starting off CNC break number 16,119. The first of the two trilogies. Let's crush it. Yeah, that Solitaire one is fun. I'm a big fan of that one. We got a rendition of Caught for the Avalanche, $9.99. Robertson Super Stage for the Maple Leafs. Renditions of McMichael for the Caps. And a renditions rookie auto, Khrushchev for the Hawks. Khrushchev. Super Stage Johansson for Buffalo. And $4.99 jersey Sorokin for the Islanders. Renditions of Baudin for the Hawks. Zamula for Philly to $4.99 rookie. Super Stage Lafreniere for the Rangers. And a Yellowson renditions to $7.99 for Calgary. Renditions of Belzile for the Habs. And a Ty Della Andrea to $2.99 for the Dallas Stars. We've got a Yolevi renditions for Vancouver. Robertson rookie jersey for the Maple Leafs. Renditions of Ingram for the Preds. Kravtsov for the Rangers. Super Stage Carlson for the Hawks. And a rookie auto to $1.99. Benson for the Oilers. Tyler Benson, $1.99. Ed Money. Super Stage Velarde for LA. $7.99. Caught for the Avalanche. Renditions of Byram for the Avalanche. And a $9.99 Geeky for the Canes. Super Stage Robertson for the Maple Leafs. $7.99 Kravtsov for the Rangers. All right, not too bad, not too bad. Last box mojo. Super Stage Kivlenix for the Jackets. $9.99 of Robertson for the Maple Leafs. Renditions of Norris for Ottawa. And a $4.99 Lucas Carlson jersey for the Chicago Blackhawks. Super Stage of Robertson for Dallas. And we've got a signature pucks for the Winnipeg Jets, Josh Morrissey. Signature pucks, Josh Morrissey. Super Stage of Lawrence for the Canes. $4.99 for the Blue Jackets of Kivlenix. Renditions of Alexiev for the Caps. We've got another auto, $3.99 of Bowers for the Avalanche. Bowers Avalanche. And a $9.99 Carlson for the Hawks. Rendition of Benson for the Oilers. $9.99 DiPietro for Vancouver. Solid. All right. Let's get the 1-2-7 going now. Keep on crushing through these breaks. Crushing it. Here we go, 16,000 to 127. 1, 2, 3. Copy. Paste. 1, 2, 3. Copy. Paste. Brand's got San Jose, Inuit, New Jersey. Staff, Montreal. Brand, Winnipeg. Hell yeah, Carolina. DC, Detroit. B-Boys got Buffalo, Boston. Hell yeah, Philly. Brandon, Colorado. Jacob's got Columbus. Canoe's got Ottawa. Garth, Minnesota. DC, Nashville, Anaheim, LA. Card, St. Louis. Canoe, Arizona. Jacob, Toronto. Habs, Washington. Brandon, Chicago. Staff, Rangers. B-Boy, Tampa. Inuit, Florida. Habs, Dallas. Card, Vancouver. Garth, Ed Money. Fully, Islanders. B-Boy, Calgary. Fully, Pittsburgh. So, let's keep the ball rolling. Right back, folks. All right. So the good news is we had one checkout for basketball. The bad news is I had to cancel another checkout for basketball. But we are closer on the basketball. I apologize, guys. There was one person who decided not to send an e-transfer after about 4 hours. So sadly, I had to cancel it. But let's get 127 rolling. Here we go. 16,000 to 127 Trilogy. 3-box break. And again, I'm more than happy, ladies and gentlemen, getting the the Solitaire, stick rack, whatever else we have up there. Football. Rendition. Soderstrom for the Coyotes. Quinny for Vegas, Super Stage. I feel like we can get them all going. Super Stage Thurkoff for the Jackets. Caught to $4.99 for the Avalanche. Rookie jersey. We got another thick one. Kravtsov for the Rangers renditions. Signature pucks of Koivu for the Wild. Koivu for the Minnesota Wild. Signature pucks. We've got a Yellison for Calgary renditions. $7.99 for Vegas of Coughlin. Super Stage of Lindstrom for the Red Wings. We've got a rookie auto to $1.99 Hagel for the Hawks. $1.99 Hagel. And we got a $9.99 Johansson Super Stage for the Buffalo Sabres. Renditions of Harley for Dallas. And a Foodie $9.99 for the Blue Jackets. All right. Well, signature pucks, 2 in a row, I think now. One from the last break, and one from this break. Renditions of Geeky for Carolina, and a $4.99 of Bellows for the Islanders. Super Stage of Anderson for LA. $4.99 Cousins for the Buffalo Sabres. Renditions of Ottinger for Dallas. And a rookie auto to $1.99 of Yellison for Calgary. Yellison, Calgary. We've got a renditions of Khrushchev for the Hawks. $9.99 Foodie for the Blue Jackets. Super Stage Kolesar for Vegas. Evans $7.99 for the Montreal Canadiens. Renditions of Robertson for the Maple Leafs. Mikey Anderson Super Stage for the LA Kings. And last box in the trilogies. We've got a renditions of McLeod for the Oilers and a Velarde Super Stage for LA. Renditions of Bowers for the Avalanche. And we've got a signature pucks, Dustin Brown, LA Kings. Dustin Brown. Sig pucks. Super Stage of Foodie for the Jackets. And we've got a Schmaltz jersey for the Coyotes. Renditions of Krebs for Vegas. $7.99 Liljegren for the Maple Leafs. Renditions of Liljegren for the Maple Leafs. Alexiev $9.99 for the Caps. Rookie. And Super Stage Quinney for Vegas. $9.99 Ty Smith for New Jersey. All right. Let's see what is next. I think it was the SBA if I remember correctly. All right, I think it was SBA. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get the other breaks going because SBA I think is the only one actually filled at this point. I would love to get a few more rocking out. So, give me a second. Here we go, 16,112. 1, 2, 3. Copy. Paste. 1, 2, 3. Copy. Paste. Claude's got Boston. AC Pittsburgh. Brendan's got Montreal. Eric Winnipeg. Patrick Carolina. Claude's got Vegas. Orv Tampa. Ace Arizona. Eric St. Louis. Leafs Toronto. Stan San Jose. Eric Nashville. Go Leafs LA. Brandon Colorado. Card New Jersey, Hell Yeah Calgary, Claude Vancouver, Jay Flem Dallas, What a Legend Rangers, Stan Chicago, Julie Florida, Stan Islanders, J Rad Ed Money, John Philly, Stan Ottawa, Hell Yeah Buffalo, I'm Too Old Washington, Tyler Minnesota, Jay Flem Anaheim, Bo Sox Columbus, I'm Too Old Detroit. All right, is a new one coming out eventually? No idea when, but it will. My guess is going to be mid next year. Oh, not even next year. Sorry, this year. I'm still caught into 2021. Sorry, this year. Well, you know what? Maybe I'm wrong. It could be next year. Who knows? It very well could be next year. Maybe another shutdown. Who knows? All right, good luck. Here we go, starting off CNC Breaks, 16,001, 1, 2. We've got the SPA dual year break. Honestly, it's pretty much near impossible to give you any indication of any products for the most part. Until they tell us for sure that it's getting shipped, I just... Patrick Kane red for the Hawks. I kind of just go with what the flow is. Milestones of Heesher for the Devils. Schmaltz for the Coyotes. Update. Minnesota is trash for these 2 years. Mike Gartner for the Capitals. And we've got a milestone, or not milestone, sorry. A Young Guns Acetate Hronek for the Red Wings. Probably a good one to get graded, by the way. Acetate Young Guns Hronek. We've got a McAvoy red for Boston. I don't think we had Minnesota had of these 2 years. Patterson retro rookie for Vancouver. Future Watch auto of Dominic Cahoon. Chicago, $9.99. McLeod for the Devils. This is random. Another acetate Young Guns. Lundstrom. Anaheim Ducks. Another acetate. So 2 acetates. All right. Future Watch auto $9.99 of Sumela. $9.99. San Jose. Last time you trashed Minnesota 101, yeah. Bukestad for the Penguins update. McKinnon for the Avalanche moments. We've got an Ellis red for the Nashville Predators. Moment of Carlson for Vegas. We've got a Spectrum of Stamkos for Tampa. We've got a Sign of the Times of Andre Kasha. Sign of the Times for the Anaheim Ducks. Andre Kasha. Nino Niederreiter for Carolina. Moment of Carey Price for the Habs. And a Barber milestones for Philly. Grab the last spot in 110. What's 110? What break is that one? Which one are we down to 1 spot left? That extended, I'm guessing. Spectrum FX of Bluger for the Penguins. We've got for the Devils, Sign of the Times, Nico Hischier. Essentials for Calgary of Tkachuk. Taylor Hall for the Coyotes update. Future Watch non-auto of Verhaeghe. And a red limited for Florida of Bobrovsky. Spectrum for Buffalo of Eichel. Authentic Moment of Rask. Boston Bruins, Rask. Future Watch Auto, Alexander Texier for the Blue Jackets. Moment of Lundqvist for the Rangers. Yarn Croak for the Nashville Predators. Update. Marner winners for the Maple Leafs. Atkinson limited red for the Blue Jackets. Moments of Bennington for the Blues. Young Guns of Wallman for the Blues. Lundqvist for the Rangers. SP Essentials of Shabbat for the Sens. Soderberg for the Coyotes update. And limited Veranda for the Caps. Well, 2 acetate Young Guns. Can't really be upset with that. Not the craziest of SBA breaks, but that one box is pretty sweet. All right. Sorry guys, let me just get everything organized here. All right, 16-110. Second. $16,110. 3 times 1, 2, 3. Copy, paste. 1, 2, 3. Copy, paste. K. Luther's got Nashville. Garth has Arizona. Armin, Ottawa, Tampa. Card's got St. Louis. Armin's got Calgary. Mitchell, Buffalo. I'm too old. Colorado, sorry. Canoe, Vancouver. Card, New Jersey. Goalies, Carolina. Cod's got Toronto. Card's got Winnipeg. Canoe's got Ed Money. J-Rad, Columbus. Card, Islanders. I'm too old, Minnesota. Card, Chicago. Armin's, Rangers. Goalies, Detroit. Tyler, Boston, Philly. Garth, Montreal. Mitchell, Anaheim. K. Luther, LA. J-Rad, San Jose. K. Luther, Washington. Cod, Florida. K. Luther, Pittsburgh. Cards, Dallas. All right, so extended coming up next. think Solitaire is good to go after, so. All right, best of luck, 16,110. Here we go, 16,110. Extended. Three box break. Holographics of Romanov for the Habs. Young Guns for Calgary of Godin. Rookie class for the Blue Jackets of Kivlenix. Hillis Young Guns for the Habs. Eichel for the Buffalo Sabres Tribute. Ultimate of McDavid for the Oilers. Ultimate Victory of Kopitar for LA. We've got a finite Khrushchev for the Hawks. To 3,000. Dazzlers of Carlson for the Sharks. UD3 to 100 of Huberdeau. 100 UD3 Huberdeau. Reflections of Barzal for the Islanders. Schmalevsky Young Guns for the Sharks. Tribute Young Guns Kaliev for LA. Tribute of Greenway for the Wild. All right, French variant for the Capitals of T.J. Oshie. Ultimate Victory of Ty Smith for the Devils. Handmark Young Guns for the Sharks. He-Share Ovation for the Devils. Makar Tribute for the Avalanche. NHL Best Holographics Dubois. Drew O'Connor Young Guns for Pittsburgh. Rookie class for the Coyotes of Soderstrom. Nolan Foote Young Guns for the Devils. All right. Booth Young Guns for Boston. Tribute of Goudreau for Calgary. Ultimate Victory of Horvat for Vancouver. Cousins Finite for Buffalo. Dazzlers for the Blues of David Perron. Nice. Ultimate Victory to 100 of Pietrangelo. Alex Pietrangelo to 100. Those were not easy to hit. Ultimate Victory of Lankinen for the Hawks. Tribute Young Guns of Suter for the Hawks. Holtz Young Guns for LA. Verbeek Young Guns for Montreal. Holographics of Mitchell for the Hawks. Maltsev Young Guns for the Devils. Rookie class for the Habs, Romanov. We've got a Garland for the Coyotes tribute. Base. French variant, Brady Tkachuk for Ottawa. Ultimate Victory for the Blue Jackets of Liam Foudy. Reflections of Larkin for the Red Wings. Ovation rookie, Suter for the Hawks. Larkin for the Red Wings tribute. Zub Young Guns for Ottawa. Holographics Gold of Romanov for the Habs. Bunting Young Guns for the Coyotes. And a rookie class for the Sharks, Schmalewski. Ultimate Victory of Carlson for the Caps. Holographics Sorokin for the Islanders. Dorio Young Guns for the Penguins. Strand Young Guns for LA. Ooh, nice. We've got numbered to 500. Top shelf rookie, Josh Norris. Yep. Not too surprised on that. Hodorenko for the Rangers, Young Guns. Kaliev Finite for LA. Karushev for the Hawks, Young Guns. Dazzlers of Krug for the Blues. Ball Young Guns for the Devils. Rookie class for the Capitals of McMichael. Verbeek Young Guns French variant for the Habs. Ultimate victory of Norris for Ottawa. Ultimate victory McDavid for the Oilers. Tribute for Carolina of Tara Vinen. Yeah, I've been saying it for a while, Golden. That would be the most logical thing, wouldn't it? Rookie class for Nashville of Ingram. Ovation, Shesterkin. NHL Best, Sidney Crosby for the Penguins. Tribute of Zibanejad for the Rangers. Curran Young Guns for the Ducks. UD3 to 1000 Stützle for Ottawa. Hoffer for the St. Louis Blues Young Guns. And a JVR for the Flyers. There we go. Impose, how you doing, sir? How are you doing? All right. What team did you have? Just finished battling COVID. Hopefully you're feeling better now. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to do Solitaire. If there is any other breaks that you guys want to go tonight, they just need to be filled by the time Solitaire is completely done. Anaheim, Buffalo. All right, let's see how this one goes. $16,116. 1, 2, 3. Copy paste. 1, 2, 3. Copy paste. Static's got the N, AC the P, Bo Sox the R, Mitchell K, Trent H, Habs have the V, Bo Sox C, Maker G, Puck Fan O, Tyler U, Sammy F, Jacob Y, I'm Too Old J and M, Puck Fan B, Damon's got W, Puck Fan E, Staffy L, Puck Fan I, Mike D, Card S, I'm Too Old's got T, Mike has the A. So if you guys want the basketball break to go or anything else, more than happy, but it just needs to be filled by the time I am done. Who starts with you? I can't remember, to be honest. But I can assure you somebody starts with you. All right, doesn't look like there'll be trades. Carrie Underwood. If she's in here, yeah. There you go. Here we go, 16,116 Solitaire. So if she is in here. Oh, that's a sick piece. We've got a hats off. 1 of 1 of Steven Jackson. 1 of 1, Steven Jackson. So J spot. We've got a mega metal 1 of 1 of Kansas. So the K spot. Mega metal. Kansas. And whoa, cool. We've got a paper cut of Laprade, sorry. Edgar Laprade. 1 of 1 paper cut. The L spot. No, I have to look up to see who that is. Interesting. Interesting. Good old Solitaire. Love them. Can we see the Kensith? Sure. That's pretty sick. It's a metal card. Raced used sheet metal. Cool. All right, does anyone want to try to get the basketball done? It is at 3 left. I'll give you guys about 5 minutes to see if we can squeeze out those last 3 spots officially. You had K? Nice. Congrats. Congrats. So again, anyone want to finish that one off? 3 left officially. So if not, then that'll be the end of the evening for tonight. Jeff, have a good night. Sorry I couldn't do a little better for you tonight. I apologize, sir. So again, a couple more minutes. If you guys want to try to get the basketball one going, great. If not, it goes tomorrow. As I said, I'm more than happy to try. If not, tomorrow it is. But it looks like that'll be it for the night. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, I will get the breaks up for you guys for tomorrow. With that being said, have yourselves a beautiful rest of the evening, and see you guys then. Have a good one, everyone.